Ladies and gentlemen, Chantal South Bison Office Automation. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. We're out here for with our youth activation. 15 June, we're out in Mokopane having our first youth camp in the area. Previously, I think 2 months back, we had a RISO camp that specifically focused on that device, but now we're tapping into the different HP devices that we have and that we supply to schools a lot. So yeah, we're doing a tear down with the community youth from the area, you know, in light of it actually being Youth Month and Youth Day tomorrow. So yeah, we're doing training. This is what we do, man. This is South Bison Office Automation. We come out. Make sure you book us. Get in touch with me, 073-928-9107, so that we can schedule you for a youth camp in your area. We'll come out. We'll train your community. We'll train the users of the devices, the different schools, on how to maintain, how to service, how to sell. You know, it's just a huge package that we have available for the young people in different communities. So yeah, get in touch with us. Tomorrow we're out in Buckenberg, 16 June on Youth Day itself, which is also an awesome activation for that day. And yeah, you'll see a lot of reviews from the young people that we've trained today, and they'll give you their feedback. It's true feedback, it's accurate, it's live. So yeah, stay tuned.
Right, up in Mahwereleng on this youth camp series. HP roadshows, youth camps happening here. We'll be covering complete tear down of devices and orientation on the marketing and support these devices.
Choosing our school as your center.
When these youth finish matric, what happens? They might have passed so well, but what opportunities there? There's nothing. This life is still going on where they finish matric, then they decide, let's go to Joburg. They go to Joburg, then they find 100 people with matric for the same job. The ladies might get pulled this way, the guys might get pulled the other way. That's why we've got crime, we've got drugs, all these things, because it's not that the people are bad, it's that there's no opportunities for people. And I'm saying to you guys, the opportunity is in technology. It has to be. We can't all be welders and mechanics. There's enough for those guys. But there's not enough people to fix these machines. Definitely. Even in this township. Definitely. So
It's called a separation pad. So what this one does, it makes sure that when the papers come, only one paper can go at a time. So it's putting pressure onto the pickup roller. The pickup roller is the first one. That's the one where the paper is sitting here, right? The separation pad is pushing up to make sure there's 20 pages. The first one is the first one that's going to get caught by the wheel that's turning. The wheel that's turning is this one over here. So it's turning like that. You see that? You see how it's turning? So this one is following. The one that's driving is this one. This one over here. So this one, as it's pulling the paper in, right? This other one is pushing up to make sure that one paper comes at a time.
So the youth of this generation have to stand up and say, we're not going to fight a physical fight. We're going to fight the skills. We go to all these big countries. Why do they use HP? Why? The technology. When I talk about technology, I'm saying this machine, right? This one with the screen up. Most of the HP are like that. Number one, I can scan a document and I can save it on that tablet. So tomorrow when I need it, I don't have to look for papers. Open, 50 copies, print. So when I'm selling the machine, I'm saying to the school, all your important documents for the school, save them here. Wirelessly. So even if you buy your class there, you send the job and you send the kid, they collect my papers. It's not there at the school. There's your other opportunity. If you're selling this thing, you can sell that solution, because any school will go for that. Because the reason the machine is breaking is because everybody's touching the thing. Now we say don't touch, just collect papers and walk away. You understand? So we set up this business to address those issues. So how we go to market is simple. HP has given us access. The access that they've given us is first of all to brand new products, right? So we have access to any new HP machine. We have a catalog of all the machines. So we're like, I have a VW Golf, I have a VW truck. You understand? So when you're looking at this, think of it like cars, but it's one brand. The brand is called HP. That brand at the end is what its name. They have their own series of machines. So these are the machines that you will learn. Once you learn that one,
I do marketing for the business. I do all the branding for the t-shirts, the cars, water bottles, whatever it is that we're doing, all of that there. But at the same time, I also manage a very large group of dealers. We call them marketing.
So when I first joined South Bison, I used to be a mechanic. I ever meeting with ladies like the Senora. Came to her neighborhood. I was still new in the business. I didn't understand how things came together. We went to school together. There's so machines I've never even touched before. And we learned on the job together. So I'll say to you, today's the first day. Open your minds. Everyone has something to teach. Try soaking everything. I still do go around with dealers, and there's another gentleman called Zika and the CEO. And we go with you guys to schools, give you inductions on machines, how to sell, how to fix machines. Every day is a growing day. Even for me, I've been here for 1 year now, and every day I learn something. So don't be afraid, open your mind, and yeah, power to the people.
We'll find reports. So every device has reports first. They're not all configured the same way. You're just going to have to go to settings, set device information, supply information. You can print out those reports. Okay. Go to configuration reports. And here you can tick what I want. So the first one we have supply status page, configuration page. Someone can tick those boxes. All over. Right? Supply status. Yeah. Then there's a usage page. You can click on that. The usage. So these are the three documents that we will need on our side so we can assist you guys. You need to know where to find them. You need to know what is all those documents. So now we're going to view. There's two options. You see the machines on
When the All Blacks in New Zealand, yeah, when they play, they do this thing with like, have you seen that thing? Have you seen it? So they do that, and the reason why they do that is so that they can intimidate their opponents. Do you understand? And make them scared, right? So if you see this design here, it's a bull, ne? And this bull survives in like the driest areas. There's no water there, and it's called a bison, right? So our name is South Bison, right? And the bison is talking to the bull, and that bull is on fire. Do you understand? Because what's actually happening right now is, in every business you're gonna have a competitor, right? Your competition. But when they see this thing here, they're like, what the hell is this thing? What's going on? Who are these people? You understand? So we do this thing called the haka. So when I say, who are we? Everybody says, South Bison. Who are we? South Bison. Who are we? South Bison.
A new dealer joined the company, I think it was February. So yeah, it's quite been a learning experience. The first time I was with the team, we were here. It was a Raizo camp. So the Raizo is that device there on top of the table. That's the device that I got more glued into. So yeah, as much as I'm still trying to look for clients, it's nice having people like this. This is a family. This is not just a company, it's a family. If you have a problem, they help you through it. If you're experiencing any issues, they help you through it. So today I'm going to be specifically dealing about the Raizo. So yeah, that changes my name. I'll be happy to meet all of you.
if I'm doing the page like this, which has a long distance. So this page is to go from here to here this time. Now if I go like this,
So once this thing is on, as you can see,
so normally you have it.
it's still fresh. So basically, it's still new.
What you achieve
So it's very very simple for you to take this thing out. It's not just a visa stage it. And let me also try to show you how to take out the other. It's not that deep.
Okay.
After the training, we went out. Apparently, out of the European exam, we were about 20 something. I was the only one, and I'm still the only one working. But I used to have a partner. She was doing marketing. I was doing technical. Same week. Today, also on a machine. And I also got paid. Hey, if I didn't yell, I got to talk about the hey, if I did, I got shara 1,000 rand as me by pen place. I cannot write. I'm not what to say. Hey, I'm not telling her capacitate. Can I go and look man a challenge? Hey, okay. I ran no dealer, but we kept on working. Mr. Granger, as he said, we all have a story. Hey, Rizamai. We didn't have money for food. Okay, from there, like and we did that. With the help of our office team, of course. If I get a chance to come through back, and then we can go and save a child. But yeah, very key. So, working with South Basin, I learned a lot. I won't lie to you. Currently, I'm in technical support. With the support of my team, of course, Chantel. Hey, I have a lot to say about her. Yeah, but she's a bulldozer. But she's the best. She's always there for me. Whenever I meet her, she's always there for me. But hey, chilies. And then Sean. I learned a lot with Sean, and I learned a lot from him. Currently, I'm learning software with him. I can install softwares on laptops with his help. And that's it. In this business, you must love money, guys, to be honest. If you don't love money, I won't have the courage. But if you love money, the first time you get your first pay, trust me, 400, 800 speed, non-stop. So, I encourage guys for mebereko ka moka a gona mo leng gore motho wa tsena a fitlha re go easy a tsena ba monate go tsena obviously o tlhakana le di-challenges tse itseng tlhakana le batho ba le obviously tla bo feel nka re ba o discourage ba o feel ka gore o ka ngala ba bang ba ngala meberekong but khotlelelo gobane khotlelelo go a thusha and also you must be eager to learn because we learn every day. I don't know what kind of a problem like if it's something new, I learn every day, and I conquer because of my team. I love these guys. I love them. and they push us, they push us, they encourage us. So guys, I hope with a positive mind, you are here to learn. Please learn. Everywhere I go, t-shirt, technical support, South Basin, so I get on social media, I post like on YouTube. So never to more one that need the appeal, yes. So guys, please let's learn and be positive. I can see I can guys. And there's money go South Basin. There's money. I can't tell you how much, but there's money. There's money go South Basin. There's a lot of money. So yeah, and I'm also available. I'm available. We learn there are courses that you're still gonna do. I'm also currently still learning Raizo. I can fix it. Just that I can't teach. If I can teach, yeah, I was gonna train you on that one, but she's gonna do it. Because I love that machine. I love it. But it's complicated. So yeah. But you will learn, and I hope you enjoy yourself.
Come on now. Nice. Did you even have a chance? Left side. Little side. Put on left side.
Information is coming from the computer. Trains picking up paper. Images on the drum. They go through the fuser and other information. And this machine can 60 pages a minute. Very fast. So we've gone through this. Some schools want to put wireless before the phones. This is a sheet that you'll need.
It's going down. Raizo in session. HP 5035 tear down in session. It's going down. Let's make our way to software. Let's go.
Let's say I own a business plan, and I'm not paid. Someone is working on it. And you know how many copies this is the document you can copy. And with every HP document, there's only like 8 steps. You just open your file,
control this, subtract the total, you know, so these are the functions that we're considering to figure out the because they need to understand how to play the functions.
Take a look around. Take a look around. Then I want my rock. Hey, look. You should take a side view. Nice. Then also there. Nice.
So let's take the process from here.
Yes, sir. That deserves a round of applause.
Remember what I told you, no? Well, look at this one. If you want to easily pull it out, you just put your finger like this, then you pull it with your finger.
This is the important part.
Now, can you take this one and put it back in?
Which one is it?
This part.
Important.
Oh, the important part. This is the important part.
You push. You have to push it for it to lock.
So, and then I lock it.
Then you lock
And
it
then ours
outside.
doesn't lock.
Is it locked? This one here doesn't have any clicking sounds or anything.
Yeah, this one doesn't lock.
It
So it's
doesn't.
locked really like that.
So even if when I try to
I think this
press
thing
this
is-
side, it automatically takes that one.
This thing is not careless.
No, I'm asking questions because I don't know that. I don't know everything. I must ask.
Yeah, you should.
Riso in action.
That's a problem. You know what happened? Let me repeat it. I was doing corrections and it wasn't right. Came and it said leave the copy. When the page got here, it touched the glass and left a piece of that Tippex on here. So when the scanner is looking, there's a dot of Tippex and there's a page that's moving. Line. How do I fix it? I get my cloth. I just wipe it. I charge it 3,000. That's what the guys are doing.
feed roller, separation tape. Those are the parts. Right, from a cleaning point of view, we do have cleaning kit for yourself. It has a vacuum. So this machine you can't blow inside, you've got to suck. So the vacuum comes in the kit and you just come with your vacuum and you suck. It sucks all the paper dust out of the machine. If you don't have it, you can use a brush. But the best is vacuum. So we always tell the school, because you don't have a technician now, you need to buy the kit and keep it. So when I arrive as a technician, not too bad. Right, so that's that section. So you clean this section. The next section that you clean is the flathead, right? The cleaning here does not require you to put water of any sort. So if you're going to use that same dishwashing liquid, you're going to squeeze it hard, you're going to wipe it quickly, and you'll take a dry cloth and you're going to wipe it like a window till it's sparkling clean. Because any dot here, I'm sure will be. So this is when you visit your machine, you're cleaning here, you're cleaning here. You don't have to take the parts out, just clean it to make sure it's like if there's lines there, sometimes you find a lot of marks here. If there's a lot of marks, and you also here. Because this is where the paper passes through.
Next. If you are the rough for this one, because to go there and maintain it, you want to feel them.
I'm going to more than shower the judge.
Maybe replace into what
The whole
they say.
come home.
Then this one to put it. Hey, it was up. This one, I have to know.
What's the name of this thing? What's the name of that thing? These are pickup rollers for the 607. They look different from the house.
Tray number 4.
Right. So once you've all tried, I want you to line the trays up here. Right. We are sure. Right, let's take out from tray 2 to 6 and let's put them in order.
This is what we live for. This is what we do. Empowerment SA, Youth Empowerment SA. We out here doing our thing for the Youth Month. Also really awesome that we could come out. Big shout out to Leonora for having us out in her area. Also entertain primary school did us a huge solid by allowing us to utilize the space. So yeah, guys, this is what we do. You know, it's a part of our process. It's a part of our empowerment program. We come out on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. We're available. You know, book us. Make sure that you know you're getting the training that is highly needed in most schools. So yeah, guys, South Bison Office Automation.
Documents are necessary to change the size.
The size. The size. Is it okay? Should be okay there on the. So the machine does help. It gives you direction when something is not right. So you tell it, say, okay, this is a problem. Please follow this, and then it should resolve the issue. Okay.
It's supposed to be one-sided.
One-sided. Yeah.
One-sided.
The number of copies.
But maybe they must do 10-10 so everybody gets a chance to try.
Okay, yeah. 10.
You're doing one. So there's a whole tear down. 50-35 is torn to the core. The holes are coming out. Trays are out. Rollers coming out.
That'll go to How do you see the child? What do you think? It's like looking at tires on a car. How are the tires on this car? They can't finish, yeah? So if you get your customer and they do paper jams, this is what you're gonna shape. Let me show you. There's 2 more with a nice one. I like this one. I turn here. I don't open it too wide because you see it as a stopper. There's the pickup roller. To take it out, there's my finger. There's my fingers here. I click it back. So I first release it here. I click it back and I drop it out. I get my new one. I come back here. There's a hole here, right? So I'm gonna guide it in there. I can't see the hole. There we go. Then I need to hear that, and then I can. Because what happens, some guys, it will be here, it will be here, and then they're forcing this thing. You can break this lever. So it must go, and then I take it. Who's first on the list?
Update, where are we? What's happening? How's it going?
We're still busy with the pickup rollers, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Okay.
Fast, they were slow. If you are like at least we push you from that side. If you are then put that other one.
Namleki normal ba ubite school mbare. I would entire unit club.
If you find yourself and choose force, you must know something. Don't use force. Right? One more, and then we will take out the control and put it on the table. So, right, it's out. So this, you see this one? It's just, it goes in like that. So I'm putting it back now. Like that. So on this side. Inside. So it goes into this hole and it just gets clicked down. So it goes in and then clicked down. The transfer roller is pressing here to make sure that the image is stuck on the page. So that's called a transfer roller. So sometimes if you're not getting an image, it's because the transfer roller is finished. Or sometimes what you have to do is take it out and wash it. You go to tap, wash it with clean water, put it in the sun to dry, and because it gets full of powder sometimes. Transfer roller, not going to take it out. Right, so now the paper is clear.
So the only thing in the
No, the whole thing. But only if you are a technician.
I know if I'm working with you guys, the only thing that I'm gonna notice is the rubber band.
Your idea. So another process is the master. This is how the master sits. Then this thing here. Then if this thing is open, for you to check it out, you have to open this thing, press this blue thing, then you place it like that. Then it has to roll. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
I think you must close the whole thing. It's fine.
Must I close it? Then you start from skeleton over. Okay, let me just do Oh no, if this thing is fake, I already on. So it's going to be easier for you to press this thing. But if you put in a new one,
So I'm just making sure you don't open it too wide. You see, the more you
So, change. What happens if you put the master the other way? Huh? It won't roll. Right.
Happy with that, bro? Yeah? Right.
What's that thing called?
The cover for the fuse. The door.
Fuser door.
There's the hole. No, you're right. The hole in first. Lift it slightly. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Close. Don't lift it too much. Leave it. Sorry. That's it. Duplex are in. You've graduated from that. Correct.
Nice.
Next one to attempt. Close, because you know what to do. Ne? You're the supervisor. Duplex of not this one. What is it? You'll be saying, I need this one. I'm like, what? I don't understand what you need. It has a name. Right. That's the cover for the freezer. Door. Take the fuser out.
Nice.
Right. Get your new fuser. Sharp. Understand?
Did you speak about temperatures with this one?
Yeah, that's what that's beginning. That you don't play with the plug in or it's hot.
You want to say
Let's open this. Look it. Yes. That's one. The other way around. If the machine says there's a jam in the left lower door, it's talking to this area. Left lower door. You gotta go from under, but then you close it. Right, so that's it. Let's talk about the parts. Everything's out, right? So what we have, the fuser. This is the locker for the fuser to lock the fuser in. This is the left lower door to access the fuser. This is the duplexer. So to access the fuser, you've got to remove the duplexer first. Remove the lower left door, the fuser bracket to secure the fuser, and then the fuser itself. So the maintenance kit will comprise of the fuser unit, the pickup rollers, all the pickup rollers, and the transfer roller that was there that we didn't remove. That is what you require to service HP 50 cent. Before we can put the trays, we need to put the pickup rollers first, and then we put the trays after that, and then the other team can put the fuser unit, and then we're done.
Okay, talk to me, guys. What are you guys working on here? First things first.
Okay, I'm holding a toner here.
Okay.
And I'm
Right.
The pick and the roller, so you are installing
The pickup
the
rollers.
pickup roll.
Rollers, yeah. Short.
I'm about to install it right now. Then do the cable.
Separation pair.
Okay. Talk to us. What are you doing, ma'am?
We are setting the
Okay. Fuser bracket. Short. 100%. Thank you very much.
present your face. No, it's
Nope, the other way around. Remember, we need to hear the click. You hear the click? Yeah. Short.
I'm putting back the rollers.
Okay.
And then you guys can go. You guys can go to this. To your side, Chief.
last one.
That's the last one.
Let me take it. Okay, number 6.
Yep.
Nice.
Right, well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Now that you know what you know, so each machine will be different. But once you know the basics, even when you go to that one, you'll find it's the same thing. Okay. But if the customer's buying HP, they'll be very similar. So you are taking the next class.
You're gonna teach the next class.
trainer happening. This young man is brilliant.
You can do all of the things taking
And it's 6:07. Tear down.
The image has to go somewhere. So it's like on the machine called the formatter. It captures all the information. It captures it in digital form. Comes from the scanner, goes to the formatter, and from there, that's how you can manage to simplify what an image.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Some Kasi lunch here. Youth camp lunch. It's going down.
Placements here are what's going to help you make money, you know, after all of this technical training. So before you apply all your practical training that you learned, you need to understand how to sell these devices. You know what I'm saying? If you just open any page, I'm sure you would have noticed that there was a comparison. There was a comparison to cars the whole way, right? It's the same way you got to do a service on these printers, you understand? So the booklet that you have in front of you is the catalog, right? That's a catalog that's constantly changing. In a year, I think we can go as far as having 5 different versions of it, and that's all just dependent on how many times you add things, change prices, you know, that type of thing. We don't really change prices often. But we do add like newer printers into the catalog. So first things first is we've got demo, but it has been used, you understand? But it hasn't been used to the extent where it needs a later service, you understand? So it's still new. Even if it's done about 100,000 pages, or it's done 50,000 pages, we all use software, so you know a configuration report, right? Configuration report will show you how many pages the machine has printed, right? So if it hasn't reached its service interval, then it's still as good as new. You know what I'm saying? And they need to print those details. You understand? So go and leave these there. I think there's a lot of in the villages. There's the most part of that anywhere else in the business. You understand? Go leave there. They might need a printer. They might need a copy this for the thingy. If they don't know how to print the booklet, now you guys are technical of it. You can show them, or you can tell them.
Right, that's a wrap of the youth camp series up in Mokopane. Turned out a good response. All good. Join us at the next youth camp coming up in Reichenberg tomorrow on Youth Day. Yeah. It's a wrap. Just completed the youth camp up in Mokopane. These 2 young ladies were involved in the day's program. How did the youth camp go? Does it make any difference to you at all?
Yes, it's a huge difference because we've seen that actually we are missing on a lot of opportunities. We are just sitting thinking that maybe there's no job or what. South Bison has shown us that we can create our jobs. We can actually create something out of this. So we like to thank South Bison for being here.
100%. We look forward to working in Mahwereleng. There's lots of schools that need new devices. These are the youth leaders that we believe that will drive this technology rush in the area. So we look forward to working closely and empowering you further. This is just a starting point. Any comment on your side, ma'am?
Yes. And we thank you for the opportunity. We will join your group, we will join your company definitely.
Definitely.
We are hungry for work, we will do it.
100%. We wish you well, eh? Well done. Thank you very much. What was your experience today? Like, any comments around it?
My experience is that technology is indeed the future. It looks scary. You see, these machines always come here looking all amazing and everything. But today at South Bison, we learned that, you know, you just need to take a closer look and you need to learn. Sit down, be ready to learn at every time. And that's what we did today. We learned a lot, and we're still hungry to learn. And that's the real reason why we have these, because you're joining the journey with South Bison. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well done. At least you've acquired some skills. I'm sure you're a bit more confident around printers, right?
Yeah. Right now I am. I've learned a lot. There's been a lot that I learned today, so I'm confident, and I want to be more confident.
Keep touching those printers and you'll be fine, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Well done, man. Hey, man. Okay, right. So, how was the youth camp? What's your comment?
The youth camp was good, was perfect, and learned a lot that I didn't know before. So I'm looking forward to be in touch and to be part of the team, so that I can be able to teach others wherever I go, and then be able to be a salesperson if there needs to be, and be able to fix and maintain the machines whenever they give clients a problem.
We wish you luck and welcome to the HP community. We'll meet you on the group. Thank you, man.
Very much.
My name is Geleto. I'm here in Itudeng. We were with Bison. They were empowering us. They were giving us a knowledge that we did not have, and we were thought that it was impossible for a black person to can service the printers. So I do have a little knowledge about printers, but I did not know how to service them. So guys, in this business, they are empowering you to get to the next level, of which with an employment is so much impossible to can ascend to. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Good luck, eh? Welcome to the community.